Have you ever felt like someone was trying to control your emotions or make you question your own judgment? Manipulation can take many forms, and understanding how to defend yourself against it is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and protecting your mental well-being. This video will explore various manipulative tactics employed by others and effective strategies to safeguard yourself against them. By recognizing common manipulative behaviors and implementing the discussed defensive strategies, you can better protect yourself from emotional manipulation, maintain your autonomy, and foster healthier relationships. Remember that you are not alone in facing these challenges, and seeking help and support when needed is a sign of strength. If you stay till the end, I'll share a bonus tip. So let's begin. Guarding your emotional landscape, a foundation of self-protection. In the intricate dance of human interaction, safeguarding your emotional landscape is fundamental to defending against manipulative minds. The first step involves cultivating self-awareness. Just as a vigilant knight protects a castle, you must be attentive to your emotional boundaries and reactions, reflect on your values, beliefs, and emotional needs to establish a solid foundation. This introspection allows you to recognize when your emotional boundaries are being crossed, enabling you to respond rather than react impulsively. Cultivating a strong sense of self helps you resist external pressures and maintain your authenticity. As you become more attuned to your emotions, you develop the ability to communicate your needs and set healthy boundaries. This assertiveness acts as a shield, protecting you from those who may seek to exploit or manipulate your vulnerabilities. Moreover, engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment is essential. Nurturing your passions and interests helps you build resilience and reduces your susceptibility to external influences. When you lead a fulfilling life, you become less vulnerable to those who aim to manipulate your emotions for their own benefit. By investing in your personal growth and seeking support from loved ones or professionals, you can further strengthen your emotional resilience. Remember, guarding your emotional landscape is an ongoing process. Stay attuned to your emotions, communicate your needs effectively, and continue to nurture your passions. In doing so, you fortify yourself against manipulative minds and pave the way for authentic connections and a life true to your values. Deflecting manipulation tactics, recognizing and countering manipulative behaviors. To defend yourself against manipulative minds, it's crucial to recognize and counter their tactics. One common tactic is gaslighting, which involves manipulating a person until they question their own sanity. To deflect this, stay grounded in your reality and trust your instincts. Don't let others dismiss your feelings or experiences. Another tactic is guilt tripping, where manipulators make you feel guilty for your thoughts or actions. To counter this, acknowledge your feelings without taking on the blame. Set healthy boundaries and communicate your needs assertively. If someone tries to manipulate you by playing the victim, stay calm and empathetic, but avoid rescuing or enabling behavior. Instead, encourage them to seek help or take responsibility for their actions. Deflecting manipulation tactics requires vigilance and emotional resilience. Recognize the tactics, stay grounded in reality, communicate assertively, and maintain your emotional boundaries. By developing these skills, you can better protect yourself from manipulation and foster healthier relationships. Emotional resilience. Building inner strength. Cultivating emotional resilience is paramount in defending against manipulative minds. When you possess emotional resilience, you have the inner strength to navigate challenging situations without being overwhelmed. It enables you to maintain your composure and make sound decisions even in the face of adversity. To build emotional resilience, engage in self-care practices that prioritize your mental and physical well-being. This includes getting enough sleep, eating healthily, and engaging in regular exercise. These activities replenish your energy and fortify your ability to cope with stress. Furthermore, developing a support system is crucial. Nurture relationships with family, friends, or support groups who offer genuine care and understanding. Having a network of supportive individuals provides a safety net when you face emotional manipulation or distress. They can offer different perspectives, lend a listening ear, or provide practical assistance. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and meditation can significantly enhance your emotional resilience. These practices help you stay present, observe your emotions without judgment, and develop a sense of inner calm. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, you can better manage your emotional responses and reduce your vulnerability to manipulation. Remember, building emotional resilience is a continuous journey. Prioritize self-care, nurture your support system, and practice mindfulness regularly. By investing in your emotional well-being, you empower yourself to defend against manipulative minds and thrive in the face of challenges. Setting boundaries is an essential skill in defending against manipulative minds. Healthy boundaries act as mental and emotional safeguards, protecting you from undue influence or exploitation. To establish effective boundaries, start by identifying your limits and values. Reflect on what you are comfortable with and what you want to avoid in your interactions with others. This self-awareness is the foundation of setting meaningful boundaries. Clearly communicate your boundaries to others. Express your needs and limits assertively, but also be empathetic towards their perspectives. Open and honest communication fosters mutual respect and understanding, making it easier for others to recognize and respect your boundaries. Enforce your boundaries consistently. When your boundaries are crossed, calmly and firmly address the issue. This may involve removing yourself from a toxic situation, limiting contact with manipulative individuals, or setting consequences for boundary violations. Remember, setting boundaries is an ongoing process. Regularly evaluate your boundaries, make adjustments as needed, and communicate them clearly to others. By establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries, you create a protective barrier against manipulative minds. You reclaim your autonomy, foster healthier relationships, and pave the way for genuine connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Challenging manipulative thoughts. Cognitive restructuring is a powerful tool for defending against manipulative minds. This process involves identifying and challenging manipulative thoughts or beliefs that may arise in your interactions with others. To practice cognitive restructuring, start by becoming aware of your thought patterns. Pay attention to the negative or limiting beliefs that may be holding you back or causing distress. Question the validity of these thoughts. Are they based on facts or distorted thinking? Challenge any assumptions or exaggerations that may be contributing to your emotional manipulation. Replace negative thoughts with positive and empowering affirmations. For example, instead of thinking I'm always making mistakes, say I learn from my mistakes and grow. By consciously replacing negative thoughts with empowering ones, you strengthen your mind against manipulation. Remember that cognitive restructuring takes practice. Be patient with yourself and persist in challenging manipulative thoughts. With time and effort, you can rewire your brain to think in a more positive and resilient manner. Cultivating a skeptical mindset. Fostering critical thinking is a proactive approach to defending against manipulative minds. When you cultivate a critical thinking mindset, you become more skeptical and discerning in your interactions with others. This allows you to analyze information objectively and identify potential manipulation tactics. To foster critical thinking, ask probing questions. Don't accept statements at face value. Inquire about the reasoning or evidence behind what others say or do. This helps you assess their motives and intentions, reducing the likelihood of falling prey to manipulation. Examine the logic of arguments. Evaluate the reasoning and evidence presented by others. Consider alternative perspectives and look for inconsistencies or fallacies in their arguments. Developing this logical thinking ability equips you to spot manipulative tactics and make informed decisions. Also, be aware of cognitive biases. Understand that everyone has biases that can influence their thinking. Recognize your own biases and those of others. This self-awareness allows you to approach situations with a more objective mindset, reducing the chances of being manipulated by exploiting your biases. Remember, fostering critical thinking is a continuous process. Regularly challenge your own beliefs, question information, and examine arguments. By embracing a critical thinking mindset, you fortify your mind against manipulative tactics and empower yourself to navigate complex situations with clarity and discernment. Building self-esteem is an essential aspect of defending against manipulative minds. When you have a strong sense of self-worth, you become more resilient to external pressures and less susceptible to manipulation. Manipulators often target individuals with low self-esteem, seeking to exploit their insecurities and vulnerabilities. Therefore, it is crucial to invest in your own self-esteem and recognize your inherent worth. Start by identifying and challenging negative self-beliefs. Recognize any limiting beliefs or negative self-talk that may be undermining your self-esteem. Challenge the validity of these beliefs and replace them with positive affirmations that reflect your true worth. Engage in activities that build your confidence and skills. Set achievable goals and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Each success contributes to building your self-esteem and creating a sense of personal empowerment. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes, and treat yourself as you would treat a close friend. Self-compassion is a cornerstone of building a healthy self-image and fostering resilience against manipulation. Remember, building self-esteem is a continuous journey. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and remain committed to nurturing a strong sense of self-worth. By anchoring yourself in self-esteem, you create a solid foundation against manipulative minds and empower yourself to pursue your goals and dreams with confidence. Maintaining emotional detachment, creating psychological distance. Maintaining emotional detachment is an advanced strategy for defending against manipulative minds. By creating psychological distance, you can neutralize the impact of manipulation tactics and protect your emotional well-being. While it's important to be empathetic and understanding, it's equally crucial to safeguard your own mental and emotional health. To practice emotional detachment, strive to observe your emotions without judgment. Develop a non-reactive state of mind where you acknowledge your emotions but choose not to be consumed by them. This perspective allows you to maintain clarity and objectivity in challenging situations. Set healthy emotional boundaries. Determine the level of emotional investment you are willing to give in various situations. This may involve limiting the amount of time you spend with manipulative individuals or avoiding emotionally charged conversations. By setting boundaries, you protect yourself from excessive emotional drain or manipulation through emotional entanglement. Cultivate a sense of inner peace. Find solace in activities that bring you joy and tranquility, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature. Nurturing your inner peace creates a reservoir of calmness that helps you navigate manipulative situations with greater ease. Remember, maintaining emotional detachment is a skill that develops over time. Practice self-awareness, set healthy boundaries, and find sources of inner peace. By embracing emotional detachment, you equip yourself to handle manipulative minds more effectively and preserve your emotional integrity. If you enjoyed this video, you might also appreciate our bonus tip, which is managing stress effectively. Stress can increase vulnerability to manipulation. Incorporate stress-reducing practices like yoga, journaling, or spending time with loved ones to build resilience and maintain a balanced perspective. Prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being is an ongoing journey. Stay patient with yourself, seek support when needed, and celebrate your progress along the way. Remember that every step you take toward safeguarding your emotional landscape is a step toward a more fulfilling and authentic life. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of defensive strategies to protect yourself from manipulative minds. I hope this video has shed light on the tactics used by manipulators and provided you with tools to defend yourself emotionally. If you found this information helpful, please don't hesitate to like and share it with others who might benefit from these strategies. Your support means everything to us. Until next time, stay strong, stay aware, and prioritize your emotional well-being. Take care.